And I'm feeling like, damn, should I get a stylist? Why are they saying GGTMZ? Let's see. Why are they saying GGTMZ? Alright, I'm looking at her story now. What? Oh. Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that.
But that can't even be real. That's the thing.
But don't even. But you know what we talked about last night? All that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. This is a good human being.
But I don't.
But hey, bro, we on stream, bro.
Come on, like I gotta be.
Just don't do it, bro. Come here. Fuck that. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false in this stream. He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man. He's a father, and we're gonna respect him. We're gonna love him. WDDG. If anyone got anything to say,
the fake narrative.
It's not real, bro. I don't know where this all came from. This dude is so manipulative and loves to play the victim. It's not even funny. And my bad, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's your friend of a friend. It looks like Halle is finally ready to put herself in Halo first and expose DDG for the abuser that he is. Allegedly. So, of course, TMZ got the scoop and the receipts that Halle Bailey was granted a restraining order against DDG, and he has to stop posting and streaming about her and their child, and it's about damn time. And before I read the TMZ report, just bear with me for a second because I just gotta say this. All the internet brothers and sisters, aunties and uncles could see this man for who he is a mile away. We all tried to warn this girl that this man is immature, jealous of her success, and she was wise to move around before it was too late. And she basically told all of us,
back up! Back up! Mind your business, that's all, just mind your business.
and that's fair enough. We are complete strangers to her and we don't know her like that. But you can't tell me her own sister and family and friends were in her ear warning her that this fool was a blazing red flag that was going to set fire to everything she worked so hard to build for herself. And although she asked us to mind our biz, we can't and we won't because we see in her the talent, beauty, and potential to do great things in her career. Beyonce saw it, Hollywood sees it, hell, DDG knows it too. And because he knows he will never come close to being a legitimate celebrity or a star, he latched his dusty ass to her and trapped her with a baby. And it probably didn't hit her until he started hitting her, allegedly. That everybody was right about him and this isn't to kick Halle while she's down, because she's not down. But this is a cautionary tale to all the young girls and young women that think they know everything and nobody can tell them anything. Not every person that's older than you is trying to hate on you or rain on your parade. Some of us have been through hell in our relationships and we want so bad for the next generation to do better and have better. I don't want anyone to have to endure the type of heartbreak and pain that I've been through. And if I can advise somebody early on, especially before they fall in too deep, and help them avoid those type of pitfalls, then that's what I'm here to do. But some of y'all really just like learning the hard way, and I hate it, but at the end of the day, it's your life, and now here we are. Halle Bailey says she's had enough of DDG allegedly abusing her. She's filed a police report, and now she wants court order protection from the father of her child, TMZ has learned. In docs filed Tuesday in LA, she claims things got physical in January. They broke up in October, and Halle says DDG came over to pick up their son Halo, and she tried to start a convo with the rapper about a child visitation schedule. As she was buckling Halo into the car seat, she claims DDG grew agitated and repeatedly said, "Get out of my car, bitch." Halle said the baby was crying and she got nervous about DDG leaving with him in such an agitated state. That's when they allegedly started wrestling, with DDG pulling her hair, slamming her face on his steering wheel, and chipping her tooth. Halle says she was in pain and crying, and although that stopped the fighting, she was still worried about Halo, so she remained in the car for the ride over DDG's house, where she told his family what happened. Once they told her that they would take care of the baby, she left hysterical and with bruises on her arms to go along with her chipped tooth. She attached photos of her alleged injuries in her request for a restraining order. She also alleges that DDG creeped her out in March when he showed up at her home, entered without permission, went to her bedroom and texted a pic of Halle's empty bed to her, along with the text, "Now I know what you've been on, LOL." Halle says she interpreted the text as DDG accusing her of having sex with other people. 4 days later, she claims he really exploded. When he came back to her house, Halle told him that she and the baby were sick and she didn't want Halo to leave home, and she claims that when he got verbally abusive, smashing her Ring camera and ran away with Halle's phone. As he drove off, she claims DDG threw the phone out his window and yelled to "Go get it, bitch." The incident prompted Halle to go file a police report, and she says she also has Ring footage to back up her side of the story. It was also around this time DDG claimed on X he had been fighting to see Halo for months.
My son is sick right now. I want to see my son. I want to hold my son. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to comfort him. I want to put him in the shower, get some steam in his nose so he can feel better. I don't get the chance to do that. I get pinned against the wall, and then everything else is variables on why I can't see my son. You feel me? Because I don't get the chance to be a dad when I want to be a dad. Like, you think I don't give a fuck about hanging around those girls. I want to be around my son. You feel me? But since I can't be around my son, I'm obviously going to work. I'm not finna sit in the crib, look at the wall and cry about it. You know, I'm going to go work. So it's like every single day or every other day, I'm trying to see him. I'm trying to get him to come over.
I just want to come on here and tell you guys why I'm not posting. Me and Halo are very sick. We have RSV and we do not feel good at all. So sorry I haven't been posting snaps, but I've just been using all my energy to take care of my baby and myself. Any mommies have any tips for this cold? We both have fevers on and off. We went to the doctor yesterday. She gave us medicine. She just told us to rest, lots of fluids and everything. But any other tips would be welcome and needed. Love you.
For Halle, then, the final straw came just last weekend when she says she was vacationing with Halo and her sister in St. Lucia. She and DDG texted her links to social media posts claiming she was on the island with singer Brent Faiyaz. Halle replied, "Not with any man out here. I wouldn't do that. I have Halo. Please let me enjoy my Mother's Day in peace. I hope you are okay. Feel better soon." The judge granted Halle a domestic violence restraining order, requiring DDG to stay 100 yards away, and gave her permission to take nearly 18-month-old Halo to Italy, where she'll be filming a movie for 2 months. DDG also has to stop posting or streaming about her and their child. Halle claims her ex has been whipping his fans into a frenzy by trashing her when he live streams. We've reached out to DDG's camp, no word back yet. So first I want to say that's good for his ass. I'm glad he can no longer use their child for content anymore. He's going to have to find new and innovative ways to trend without exploiting Halo and antagonizing Halle. I'm glad. But it just goes to show how manipulative this man is, running to social media every chance he gets, claiming Halle was keeping their child away from them. The whole time he's putting his hands on her and sitting back letting the internet drag this girl. And if I remember correctly, he only defended her once. But he was banking on the fact that Halle likes to keep things private for the most part, and he thought that she would continue to protect him with her silence. But now you're out here trying to ruin her reputation. I mean, this fool made a whole diss song against her.
Don't take my son, cause he all I got. I'm just having fun. I don't love these stocks. You told me that you gon' move on, but I know you not. Trying to make me pay to see my son. They gon' make me.
And then on top of that, you gonna try to destroy her moneymaker? You got it so twisted. And I'm so proud of Halle for not going back and forth with him online, but taking her evidence to the police and handling her business. The internet and his dumb friends can say whatever they want, but she's regaining control of the narrative. He tried to spin everyone against her, and come to find out that this is not his first go-round with domestic violence. His ex-girlfriend Ruby Rose accused him of the same thing in the past. So this ain't looking good for old boy, and if I were her, I would go for full custody. Because he can fake online to be this great dad, but a good father would never put his hands on his child's mother, especially with the child present. This is a piss poor example to set. And we also had Big Act to thank for all of this, because once again he was instigating some mess that had nothing to do with him, and he sent DDG on a crash out mission. So he was the one that sent DDG proof, or so-called proof, that Halle was on vacation or spending Mother's Day with Brent Faiyaz with Halo. Which, if she was, that's her business. They're not together anymore. But she's denied that they're even a couple, so he did all of this for nothing. Anyway, please let me know in the comments what you think. Were any of you surprised that it has come to this? Let me know down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and please consider liking and subscribing. I would love to have you. Thank you again. Have a great one.